It's not your job to pull those people that you care about over the boundaries that you have set. Boundaries have nothing to do with particularly certain people. It's the energies behind it. As people, we reflect. So the people that you're around, whether it be family, friends, co-workers, we're all a reflection of each other. And when something tests you or, triggers you in your spirit, and it's like, dang, you get a choice whether you want to keep dealing with that and amplify that negative power that you're feeling, or if you want to not only set a boundary, but change that within yourself. When you change that within yourself, you do set a boundary. And that's why I feel like a lot of people end up falling off in your life, because now that boundary is there with yourself, unless they have done the work or are doing the work to also create that boundary within themselves, or also, be able to just step over that boundary based off of their own actions and their own thought processes. It's not for you to try to pull them over that boundary. It's not for you to open that door every single time that they trying to knock on it to make them feel good about, or accept it within whatever your new boundary is. If you have made that boundary, it's there for everyone and everything, no matter how close, how far they are from you. That boundary is for you. Therefore, if that person is for you, if that person is gonna continue to be in your life in that type of way, then they too have to have elevated above that boundary. You can't lower your boundary for certain people based off of how long they've been in your life, or how long that how much they have helped you, or what they have provided to you. You cannot do that. Because the whole reason why they possibly was in that position in the first place, because you didn't have that boundary. So people should be happy that you have created a boundary which allows for you to have more stability in your thought processes, actions, and overall love for yourself, to be able to, have that boundary. If they're not happy for you having that boundary, then they were using you. They were trying to manipulate you. They want something more of you that you cannot provide. You know what I'm trying to say? So that's just how it is when it comes to boundaries. So the boundaries that you have made on your journey, be happy about those boundaries. Be grateful that you have done the work to instill those boundaries within yourself. And it's a boundary is an everyday practice. If the boundary is saying no to X, Y, and Z, then you have to continue to say no to X, Y, and Z to make that boundary strong. Or else if you let the one person you love the most step all over that boundary and make that boundary below, you don't even know if someone's on the other side right there watching. Well, that person allows for them to let their boundary down right there. Okay, well, I'm gonna do it in this way, and then I know they're gonna let the boundary down because it looked like this, but it's really this. That's manipulation. Don't allow yourself to be manipulated to step back off of something that you care and dearly about. And a lot of boundaries, you've been tested. You done been through a whole lot. You done had to heal. You done had to do the extra work, and over and over and over and over again for you to even get the strength to even be able to call that a boundary. A boundary is not a one-time occasion. It's a forever thing. And yes, you can maneuver and rewrite how you want your boundaries to look like and how it fits, but it's your decision because it's your life. It's your decision because it's your life. And so you have to allow yourself to accept it as that. And whoever is for you will be for you, and they will follow that boundary. They won't step over that boundary. They maneuver through that boundary to even amplify their self in order to, if they love you, they're going to do what it takes. They're not going to make you change based off of their own stuff. They're going to be like, damn, that hurt that person, and I don't want to hurt that person. So I'm going to accept the boundary that they have put up, and I'm going to make those consistent changes in order to, stick with that shit. And a lot of times that's how you find people who gonna grow with you, and you have people who were just gonna slowly start to die off and leave. They're not gonna start showing up in your life anymore, and that's okay. That's okay.
Yeah.